My name is Rachel, that is the R in the RK Stumblingbear, and you are my booktube channel. This video is a little bit different. In February, I had the opportunity to go to Okinawa, Japan, and the one question everybody has asked me about my vacation more than anything else is what type of food did I eat? So I am sharing the local food and places we locally ate at while I was in Okinawa. I hope you will enjoy. I am not good about photographing my food. Some of these photos are from our trip and some are from the internet for the restaurants we went to. And I have tagged in the image which is which. Bonus, I have also had fun on all the restaurant pictures I could find. If you look closely, you will see sat here, and that is where I sat in that actual restaurant. So the first image you see here is a convenience store called Lawson's. Not technically a restaurant. They did have like seating that if you got something convenience food you could eat there. But this is where we got our first meal in Japan, because as soon as we got to our hotel we crashed, jet lag, and then we woke up in the middle of the night. Luckily, my sister had already scouted this ahead, and so we walked over there and we got shrimp rice balls, and then we're not able to find those the rest of the trip, but really enjoyed them. So Lawson's has definitely become our favorite convenience store in Japan, and we really enjoyed the chocolate cakes as well, though I could not find a picture of them. So one of the reasons we were excited to go to Japan is my sister had lived in Japan for a while, and so she speaks a degree of Japanese. But on our first restaurant experience, we didn't end up going out with my sister. So it was just my husband and I who don't speak Japanese. We went to a place near the hotel and completely had the gringo screw up. We were trying to order water with our meal, and we were frustrating the server. Come to find out, in Japan, when you're going out to eat, you need to order a drink, not just water. But it was pretty amusing to us who have both worked in the restaurant business before when our server threw her notepad in frustration with us, and somebody else had to come out and finish taking our order after we kind of figured it out by talking to the guys at the next table. So an extremely amusing first time story in Japan. So even though we were in Japan, there was one day my husband's like, I want a burger. I want to eat something that's familiar. So my sister found a place nearby. We had burgers in Japan, and they were really, really good. This restaurant had a kind of fun aesthetic where it's kind of supposed to be like a play on American food. So Naha is the big city in Okinawa, gets a lot of influx of tourists, and so this restaurant did have an English menu as well as a menu in Japanese. So obviously when you're in Japan, you have to eat sushi. We found this cute place that actually is very popular with tourists. The hostess is very good about explaining this is the expectations. So if we had gone here first, we would have known to order a drink. As you can see, the sushi is not sushi rolls. I believe it's called nigiri because it's just the rice and the fish. And then the last place that we went in Naha was this cute breakfast brunch location. Because we actually went a little bit later, I wasn't super hungry, so I just had ice cream. Had amazing purple sweet potato ice cream. The picture that you see here is my sister's food, however. So this next sequence you're going to see here is the actual breakfast buffet at the resort we stayed at, which had a little more expanded options than the first hotel, but very similar. So you saw normal breakfast foods that we think of in America. We have a yogurt bar. We have some cheese and meat platter here. We have fruit. We have salad. This actually became a really big hit for me. It was just like having a bean salad for breakfast. But then they have other things that I would think of as like food, meal, like dinner. But no, this is breakfast. Taco rice we loved as our family. You know, steamed buns. You can make your own miso soup. And so it's just very interesting that this culture, breakfast is whatever you feel like eating. It's not specific foods. So here is one of our breakfast plates. Yes, you can see the variety. One day we wanted some ice cream, found this place, and then we got to eat the ice cream on the roof.
Tell me, what is it you're eating again?
Soft serve ice cream with chocolate and bananas.
What's in the bottom there again?
Kind of looks like cornflakes. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm. It is.
See, I can see it.
Okay.
What are you having, Hillary?
I'm having soft serve with mango syrup, and there's cornflakes on the bottom. This is a whale shark cookie.
Speaking of whale sharks, we ate at the cafe at the aquarium. My husband thought he was ordering hamburger steak, and when it came, found out it was actually meatloaf. Yomitan is right next to a U.S. military base. This is a community where we found that the breakfast restaurants we went to had more like Americanized breakfast options, which was interesting, as well as like we saw a lot of people from the United States walking around who live there because they're military. And it was at the end of our trip that we finally had ramen. And oh, it was so good. In short, I would recommend to anybody who's traveling to Japan to definitely make an effort to eat at the local restaurants. Most of what we found, we just found through Google Maps and looking at reviews that way. It is definitely worth it, and the food is amazing, and you get a really nice ambiance. So thank you for joining me for something different. Have a great day.